Got to, man. Gotta bounce back. Shout out to my homie Keys, Xavier Keys, on the vocals on this. Okay. Honestly, they couldn't stop me if they wanted to. Gotta get up, go out and get it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I've been focused, I'm not hungry. Yo, I'm starving, dude. Grind mode with my team, we're making these power moves. Honestly, they couldn't stop me if they wanted to. Gotta get up, go out and get it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I've been focused, I'm not hungry. Yo, I'm starving, dude. In grind mode with my team, we're making these power moves. Cause I ain't got no time to be wasting with all this music I'm making. Man, I'm tired of being impatient, so I keep making these moves here with my crew. Vow to myself to always stay true, so I don't care what nobody else do. I know why. Like an erection, bumps in the road, but nah, I ain't stressing. I don't work out, but homie, I'm flexing. Every time I get on the beat and I bless it. Rise and shine, and I never let another come and stop my grind. Cause I grind all night at the gig, no lie. Then it's back in the booth for some overtime. Come on. Nope. Shout out to Miss Alma Ramos. Shout out to Miss B. I said, hey. My mom told me to get them, so I don't care what y'all say. I just keep grinding. Yeah, I stay working, cause it's, you know, I said, that's right. In the lab with a pen and a pad, let's ride. Make it look so easy, don't it make y'all mad? One thing I know, one thing is certain. I can't stop, won't stop, cause me and my team stay working. One thing I know, one thing is certain. Can't stop, won't stop, on the grind, getting mine, I'm working. No sleep. Spit heat, killing these tracks, and I'm not gonna stop till I'm up on top where I'm supposed to be. Everywhere I go, I scream SP. We're more than a crew, we're your family. Working trying to get a couple Grammys, G, having sitting on top of the mantelpiece. Thank God. Go hard, they just mad cause I'm on my job. But where I'm from, I see the ground is starving. Starving, I just can't do it. Not having it, unthinkable. So I turn in and stretch arms strong, and now I can reach the unreachable. Let's go. Hey, trying to... Yo, I said I can't sit still. I just laugh at y'all haters. Cause, yeah. Hey, mom's told me, so I don't. Let's go, I just keep. Yeah, I stay. Cause it's, you know, I said, that's right. In the lab with a pen and a pad, let's ride. Make it look so easy, doesn't it make you mad? One thing I know, one thing is certain. I can't stop, won't stop, cause me and my team stay working. One thing I know, one thing is certain. Can't stop, won't stop, on the grind, getting mine, I'm working. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't get what you want. Whatever you dreaming for, you get out there and you get it. You make it happen. Never mind the haters. Real spill. Cause all day, always, get 'em. Yes sir. I'm grinding. Stay working. Hey, I said that's right. In the lab with a pen and a pad, let's ride. Make it look so easy, don't it make you mad? One thing I know, one thing is certain. Can't stop, won't stop, cause me and my team stay working. One thing I know, one thing is certain. Can't stop, won't stop, on the grind, getting mine, I'm working. Gotta. Yes, sir. Love them.
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is now 8:02. Listening to, watching Good, second largest city, first daily news podcast. Thousands. That means there's a lot of people. Hi. How are all of you? It is Tuesday, and it's chilly. It's not as cold as it was just yesterday. But I think the reason why that is because we're. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. We're 20 degrees higher than we were yesterday. So that's a good thing, actually. Monica, how you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm feeling
Good. Good.
excited just because I don't have class tomorrow or Thursday.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
Yes, thank goodness gracious. Oh my gosh.
So I'll be able to stay for the rest of the week.
Yes.
Except today.
Except today, right. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell. Here we go. Yeah, see the mic just mic went in and out. We just had a training moment on camera, you guys. The mic just jumped in and out, but now we are back. But yeah, Monica is not leaving us as of tomorrow, and it feels really good. Okay. 20 degrees outside right now, guys. The high today will be 41, and that should be by about 1 p.m. So if you guys are out there and you're driving around and doing, please upstate warm, bring your hot cocoa, nice tall thermos. Get you the metal joint. In the metal, it keeps it like hotter longer. Get you the Yeti or what? There's another one with a Y. The one that everybody buys now. It's the famous one. Rapper hat. Is that the Yeti thermos, guys? Yeah, I think so. You guys can let me know in the chat. Anyway, it's 8:04 a.m. Your number one news station here in Aurora. Believe that everybody start their day on a positive note and have a great morning. Victoria Halamaldonado, good to see you, dear friend. Casildo, my man, what's up, baby? We believe everybody should start their day on a positive note, and we try to do that for you. Try to be the kind of show that makes you guys want to tune in and start your day off positive. It's all about being positive. Positive outlook. So we've got topics to talk about. I got to tell you about rezoning. Congressman Bill Bilter Road. I mean, we got news for you guys that you never even heard about it yet. All right. So, Monica, if we could, why don't you, right now, actually, take us to a commercial. Let us know what's popping local. What's the tip?
Good morning and happy to hear our local. Don't forget to please subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all of our content. There you can also watch all of our interviews and receive notifications when we go live. I'll be posting that link in our chats. A free caregiver seminar will take place on Tuesday, the 30th from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Enjoy motivational speaker and renowned author Greta Vini presentation called Moving Caregivers, I Give Up, I Got This. The seminar, sponsored by Age Guide, Alzheimer's Association, and AARP, present tools that every caregiver needs to thrive with confidence. And I'll be sharing the registration link in our chat. There's a helpful and fun family event coming up for the month of December, working with great sponsors and community partners. Neighbor Project and Aurora FEC, the Financial Empowerment Center, will provide information or resources for free at this event. Today is December 11th, and the event will be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at 1 East Benson Street, the lower level. Santa will also be on hand for cool holiday photos. Health resources will be provided by our friends of VNA Healthcare as well. Please help spread the word and come out to this great event. There will be food, a DJ, and many great vendors. For more information, I'll be sharing the you all.
Right. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl. Good to see you as well. Casildo, thank you. That's right. Let's make today count, you guys. Okay, speaking of making today count, I'm going to start off right now.
Also, happy birthday.
It's his birthday?
For my birthday today.
All right.
You need to help those in need. Our page, all of our wonderful things.
All right. Happy birthday to you, Casildo Casey Cuevas. Not bad. Not bad. All right, you guys. So, Congressman Bill Foster and State Representative Barbara Hernandez are inviting Aurora residents to participate in an informational webinar at 3 p.m. Tuesday, November 30th via Facebook Live on enrolling in the Affordable Care Act health insurance marketplace. The open enrollment period for residents to shop the health insurance marketplace is now open through December 15th. Right. Healthcare coverage is available for every resident in Illinois through Get Covered Illinois, the state's health insurance marketplace. Open enrollment period now open. It's that individuals start planning and reviewing options to select the best option for themselves. It's according to Representative Hernandez. Both Barbara Hernandez and Bill Foster will be joined by experts from Get Covered Illinois and the Illinois Department of Healthcare and Family Services. That'll be with a webinar to help residents get their questions answered and to provide information regarding signing up for healthcare. Residents can also get free assistance from a certified application counselor to help find the best option for them on the Get Covered Illinois website at getcovered.illinois.gov. Registration is now open for the winter sessions of Little Sapling. That's a nature program series for children 3 to 5 years old, presented by the Forest Preserve District of Kane County. Little Saplings hour-long programs include a combination of stories, nature hikes, songs, games, and crafts. The program takes place at Creek Bend Nature Center at Leroy Oaks Forest Preserve at 37 West 700 Dean Street in St. Charles. Parent or caregiver must accompany the child to the programs. Sessions for Little Saplings, all from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. include Winter Wings, Thursday, December 16th, Fuzzy Mammals on Thursday, January 20th, and Valentine's for Wildlife on Thursday, February 17th. Now, I have to tell you already, this is the first mentioning of Valentine's Day already. February. They going into February already, you guys. We are not even out. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, y'all. And they already talking about Valentine's. So that lets you know how far we're moving ahead and what's really going on here already. It's kind of strange to me. The year is going by really, 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 really fast. I hope that we can, I hope that you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. That's what I hope. And do you guys have any Thanksgiving plans coming up? You can let us know that in the chat as well. What will you be eating? Will you be cooking? Are you the one making the turkey? Let me know what's happening. Jennifer Ryan Mayton, good morning. Cheryl Brownell, Gloria Gerardo, good morning to you, Aurora. Have a nice day today. Stay warm. Amen. Love it. Love it. Thank you very much. And Emily, good morning to you as well. The time now, what time is it?
8:10 a.m.
8:10 a.m. All right. All right. So, now, with it being 8:10 a.m., let's just take a little bit of a talk. So, yes. So, Monica and I yesterday had the pleasure of doing some. We were on the scene, caught some news and things. Hello there, guys. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning to all of you here, beautiful people. You are looking at our awesome and fabulous studio. That is right. I'm your host, and this is Monica right here. Good to see all of you guys. Can they see you behind the camera? They see you behind the words.
Yes.
But we were on the scene yesterday, and we saw a lot of great stuff, you guys. We had the opportunity to go and visit some crop of candidates who were running, and that was really cool to see. We stopped by and said hi to some pasta salad. It was really good, and then got up out of there. A lot going on here in our city that's really good, and we try our very best here on the show to show to consistently highlight it. All right. Take a look at the wall, y'all. The wall is getting so large. So large. Rolling it. Look at that. This is the old wig gold. Jen Ingram of Jen Ingram Art painted this. Ooh, you could do a lot. Holy cow, we got class today. Oh, heck yeah. This is Rita's Ministry right here. We like, oh my. All right. Now, this here, Lace Up for Literacy. This was the literacy campaign that the Bookmobile started. Quad County Urban League. Back of the Vax right here. Wow, this is great. We can show people a lot of stuff. How you guys doing out there? Check out the show. Yeah. All right. The Rotary 4-way test. This is from the hiring event that Monica and I went to. That was really a lot of good people there. This is the Thrive Center. Collaboration leads to growth. This is one of their all right, so I think I'll retake my seat. That was cool. Got to show you guys a lot of great stuff today. All right. So I told you about Little Saplings. The fee is $5 per child. Don't forget that, per session, and advanced registration is required, you guys. To register, call 630-444-3190, or you can email programs@caneforest.com. Now, let me move on. The Aurora City Council is set to vote today on the 246-unit, $70 million apartment complex along the Fox River. Aldermen agreed during last week's committee of the whole meeting to vote today at the regular City Council meeting on a conditional use and preliminary plan for the project by DH Developments, LLC. Both issues were put on the consent agenda, meaning that they are likely to pass. All right. This would be on the east bank of the Fox River at North Broadway between Jake's Bagels and the Aurora Township building. Right. And you know what else we got, Monica? If you could, let's take me to a commercial. As we give these people something that we call oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Casey. That's right. Dan Barrero is here. Good morning to you, Dan. Bianca Camargo is here. Good morning. Dora Sanchez Soto, good morning. All of you wonderful, beautiful people. Josue Pais, good morning to you as well. Mark Hogan is the proprietor of Tavern on Broadway, 24 North Broadway. Shout them out. Okay. Now, here is what we got that is the breaking news piece. Get ready, because McCarty Mills, there's going to be a great and awesome event taking place at McCarty. Now, you guys know that we love McCarty Mills, and we always shout out everything that they do. So listen to this. It's going to be called Beer and Holiday Cheer. Boom, boom, ting. Featured vendors include Josh Schultz, friend of the show, Devan Artist, friend of the show, and McCarty Dzhelasi, friend of the show. Special tappings by Workforce Brewing Company, Pollyanna Brewing, MyGrain Brewing, and Goose Island. Awkward. That was a goose sound. I know.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, not bad, right? Yeah. Damn, he turned into a goose, yo. That's why he's not even a human. He's not even on screen no more. He got feathers. Okay. That'll be Black Friday, this Friday, November 26th at 140 South River Street. Beer starts flowing at noon and vendors come at 1 p.m. So get ready for that. There's also something else going on Friday as well. I'm going to tell you guys about this. This was something that was sent over to me as well, but it will have to be posted because the dates were not right. However, or the time, excuse me. This Friday, there will be COVID-19 vaccinations for ages 12 years and up. Ages 12 to 17 must be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. free flu shots and COVID-19 booster vaccinations. Our friends of the Neighbor Project, in conjunction with State Representative Stephanie Kifowit, Alderwoman Shakita Hart Burns, and Pastor Julian Spencer, including the mayor, will be on hand with 2 locations with 2 different times. Main Baptist Church and New Community Baptist Church. New Community Baptist Church, we will be there from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And Main Baptist Church, we will be there from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Bring your vaccination card if you need your second dose, third dose, or booster shot. Second dose appointments will be at VNA Healthcare, 400 North Highland Avenue, and will be made at the time of your first dose. Flu shots for ages 4 and up and age 4 through 17 must be accompanied by a parent or a legal guardian. You can get your flu shot and COVID-19 booster and vaccine at the same time. I know. Never seen it. Yes, it's going to be very good. So once again, that's going to be Friday. Spread the word. There is a new flyer being made, and when we have that new flyer, we will definitely to share that with you wonderful, beautiful people. The time is 8:18 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. All right. Now, oh man, let's see here. Happy birthday, Casildo, Casey Cuevas. Everybody giving a birthday shout to my man. My man. Aurora Swan is here. Good morning, Aurora. Good to see you. Aisha Saxon, what is up? All you good people. Look at you, beautiful. Apo. Look at it. The chat. See, the chat, that's what it is for me, I swear. The chat is just, I love to see all of you wonderful people interacting with each other, mingling with each other, because we have a beautiful city here in Aurora. Monica, what you got there? Look like you got some news. Look like you got some more news. Look like you got some news.
The Aurora City Council is set to vote on rezoning and final plans for a company to build a 357,000 square foot speculative warehouse on the far west side. Canatoni Development Company is putting up its third such building in the city, largely because it has had success with other 2, a company representative said. The rezoning would change the original conditional use office zoning to what is called Office, Research, and Light Industrial. Building is being proposed for a site in the existing Sullivan Land Venture conditional use land development at 2120 Sullivan Road, next door to the Foxcroft Townhome subdivision.
Right. So now that is news for you guys to consider and learn about. Now these are a couple of topics that we're going to keep updating you on because they're actually pretty fluid right now. As you guys know, you must tune in to. I encourage you guys, please pay attention to what's going on at these city council meetings. I mean, it's really the most important thing happening with all of the issues that you may be concerned about or grow to develop a concern about. So please tune in when you can. As Monica mentioned, the building is proposed for a site in the existing Sullivan Land Venture conditional use plan development next door to the Foxcroft Town subdivision. Now, if you recall, there was consternation, to say the least, about the new salt facility coming up, and is that already on land? We told you guys about that maybe about 2 weeks ago. So once again, listen to this. While the building has had an office zoning since 2005, it was originally an office research warehouse zoning when it was first annexed to the 2001. Now, does anybody know what annexation is? Actually, we'll have that be the word of the day. Monica, be so kind as to hit them, drop a gem on them, bless them with some words. Time is now 8:21 a.m. All right. I hope that you guys are feeling good out there. And if you are feeling good, please let me know what the chat in the comments, or not a chat, an emoji in the chat. Yikes. How do you mess up your own initiative? Let me know what an emoji Let me know what an emoji in the chat, please. Jen Ingram, good morning to you as well. All of our dear people are here. All right. I got some news about annexation, and you guys might find this pretty interesting. And if you do, you are woke. And if you do not, you still sleep, because this is going to be an issue, and it will be discussed a lot here in the upcoming days, months, and even years. An Aurora City Council committee just yesterday recommended annexation of 9 properties along Bilter Road just north of the Chicago Premium's Outlet Mall. Aldermen on the Building, Zoning, and Economic Development Committee unanimously recommended the annexation of properties the city purchased in 2019. While the city owns the properties, they are not in the city, but in an unincorporated area of Kane County. Properties once had houses on them, but the city has torn them down. Tracy Vasick, senior planner for Aurora, told the alderman the annexation would help city engineers in planning for the eventually. See that? Y'all know what time it is. Sip it up, sip it up, sip it up. For those of you just joining Good Morning Aurora, you guys may wonder, why does everybody take a sip when they mess up talking? That is just a reminder for us to all calm down, take it a little bit easy, breathe, take it a little bit slow, and relax ourselves. That's the community sip. Thank you very much, Norma. Annexation, be part of, jurisdiction of, govern of. Y'all woke. Look at that. Dora, Aurora. Y'all, look at you. Yes. Yay! I'll tell you what I am happy about. I'm happy to have the most intelligent listeners that ever existed in the whole Kane County. Smart people love this show. Teachers. Shout out to all the teachers out there and the educators. Now, I know that every now and then something weird happens on the show, so you can't play us in your classrooms, but I do look forward to the day when some of the young kids were like, wow, I remember when Mrs. B used to play you in her car, and then blah, blah, blah. Good morning. Yeah, we'll give you an interview. Okay. Let me get back to what I was telling y'all about. So, Tracy Vasick, senior planner for Aurora, told aldermen the annexation would help city engineers planning for the eventual widening of Bilter Road. The segment of Bilter between the Chicago Premium Outlets Mall entrance and Perry Path is the last. That is only 2 lanes. It continues. Now, being the last of only 2 lanes, this would mean that those properties that the city was just, we just mentioned, while the city owns the properties, they are not in the city. The city is going to annex them. And we know what the definition of annexation is. The city is just going to take them. But remember, this is for development. So I highlight this article to let you guys know that even though it says something like he's going to annex buildings, they own them already, and it's part of development. So keep in mind what you read in the headlines. Monica and I talk about this. You know, we chop this up every day, off camera and everything. Always got to be able to discern. Give them another one. Discern. Discernment. Give them discernment. Yes. You always have to use discernment when you're reading something in the media or if you are hearing something in the media. Oh, there you go. There you go. Gotta make sure it's spelled right too. I'm a big spell guy. All right. So 8:26 a.m. Are you guys ready for Thanksgiving? What are your Thanksgiving plans? Please let Monica and I know in the chat. Drop us a little something so we can shout you guys out as you guys go places. Some of you are going out of town, and I know this because you asked me to go with you, but I can't go with you. And who in the heck wants to spend Thanksgiving in Portage, Indiana? And I'm just saying. Now, let me know what you guys are doing for the. Oh, right. We ain't hating on. Yes, we're not hating. There's some great green bean casserole down there in Portage, Indiana, and I've word up. Archer Avenue, what's happening? Okay, shouts out. But I'll tell you this, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of preview that if you don't have New Year's Eve plans, if you haven't made any yet, if you don't know honey, where are we gonna bring in the I don't know if that's how married people talk, but honey, where are we gonna watch the thing change, the time and the ball drop? Yeah, where are we gonna do that at? Well, you might be able to do it in downtown Aurora. You might be. There might be a fly party happening in downtown Aurora. It might be a black and white party. Stay tuned, because Good Morning Aurora had a heck of a year. We really did. And as we go into 2022, we want to give back. We want to mingle. We want to show love and spread love with everybody. So we are contemplating a great gathering and event for New Year's Eve. Stay tuned. We will let you guys know when the plan is finalized. We would be happy to have our listeners, our supporters, our fans, and anyone else in the community to come party with us responsibly, safely, and with a lot of fun as we bring in the new year. So if you are down for it, come on out. Well, don't come out yet. I ain't told you where we're going to be at, but if you are down for it, stay tuned. Marissa says, how are your windows looking at 5 East Downer for a magical winter? Marissa, let me tell you something. Oh, they about to get really. We have an artist who is going to help us out on the show. And her name is Njoli. And she is the namesake and proprietor of a company called Meaningful Letters. That's Werk. Now, Njoli, I know I got to get you those measurements. Brother left my tape measure at home. Or Monica, do we got a tape measure? Okay, we'll find out. We'll have Monica do the take the measurements of the window. Wonderful. Monica, we got a ladder for you to use. It's only about 20 feet high. Don't worry. I got your back, girl. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening, and that's what's going to be going on. Also, in regards to what Marissa said about decorating windows, a lot of the windows in downtown Aurora, a lot of the businesses have beautiful displays. Please check them out, and I encourage you. I really do. I encourage you to take some pictures, take some selfies, put the kids in front of the window, spread love and cheer as much as you can. This is our city, and it reflects us all, so we must all take pride in it as we go about. All right, the time is now 8:29 a.m. Monica, if you would be so kind, hit him with a couple more. Oh, wait, hold on. What the heck is this? Oh, I see. Going to sister and brother-in-law's house. I was tasked with green bean casserole, but so garlic roasted green beans it is. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good, Victoria Hyla Maldonado. Garlic roasted green beans. Ooh, God. I'm hungry on this show. Can we get somebody to sponsor some food up in this thing? That's what we need, Monica, right? We need like some Panera. We need some little breakfast sandwiches or something up in there. As Monica mentioned last week, we're going to get our green room here really popping. We're going to get the green room. You guys are going to love it. We might even go live from the green room one of these days. Never know what we might do. Maria Chirito is here. Good morning to you, Maria Chirito, you dear friend of our show. Great to see you. Cheryl Brownell is having dinner with the family. My daughter is hosting. Good food, lots of love and laughter. Cheryl, we're glad to hear that. God bless you and your family as well. Tracy Duran, we love our thankful mural from Njoli at McCarty Mills. That's the thankful one. That's right. And Marissa says, can't wait to see it. Great seeing you both last night. The M&Ms didn't disappoint. Will B&W Ball be at 1 East? Just a suggestion. Well, thank you very much, Marissa, for that. That's a good idea. I got to check that out. Tracy Duran says she's just doing dinner with the hubby and daughter. Hubby has to work third shift, so he's going to cook up everything for us girls before he heads out. Aw, that's some. Do we got a cute button? We ain't got a. What's the cutest button we have?
How do I know?
What's the cutest button we have? We don't have a cute button. Well, yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's nice and beautiful. All right, Emily Bowe's looking for a recipe. That's what's up. Fabiola. Good morning to you, Fabiola. Fabiola is a great person. She's a friend of the show, and we interviewed her on Buenos Dias, Aurora, the second largest city's first bilingual news podcast. She works at La Biblioteca. That's how you say library in Spanish. Y'all didn't even know that. What? Okay. Cruz is here as well. Good morning to you, Cruz. And McCarty Mills is raffling an oven-ready turkey on Wednesday. $10 minimum purchase for chance to win. Awesome. My mom is here. Good morning, Mom. Yes, you got to have your mom. Oh. Cruz over there. What's up? Yeah.
Hi, Curtis's mom.
All right. So you guys, let me get back to what I was going to tell you about. I had something else to tell you. Now, I told you about the widening of Bilter Road, and stay tuned for that. I also told you about annexation. One of the things I have not yet told you about, and this is very important, is some small details for the Cocoa Crawl, which are happening. So as we know, the next First Friday is going to be December 3rd. So get ready for that. And it will be the 3rd annual Cocoa Crawl in downtown Aurora. Now that'll allow visitors to sip various holiday chocolate-laced concoctions as they stroll through participating businesses. It's set for December 3rd once again. Cocoa Crawl and First Fridays are sponsored by the Aurora Downtown Group. Now, according to our dear friend of the show, Marissa, well, it's the 3rd year of doing the crawl in person. Last year, we just sold the mugs at participating retailers, and it came with a recipe book and a coupon for discounts on cocoa at local coffee shops. The first two were quite successful as we pair them with First Fridays. First Fridays, as you know, guys, a link for the raffle, for the turkey raffle on Wednesday, for McCarty Mills. If there is a link, we'll find it and post it for you guys. If Dora has one, she will do that as well. Lauren Young Vajasak, good morning to you as well. Glad you're here. Okay, now check this out, guys, because this is a quick detail, and I want you guys to know it because it is very important. Participants in the Cocoa Crawl have to purchase this year's mug as well as a button, which users will display for merchants to show that they have paid for the event. The cost of the mug is $10. The button is $5. Unlike previous years, this year's mug will not have a date on it, and that was a decision made following last year's cancellation. Participants are free to use a previous Cocoa Crawl mug if they wish. Very cool. And there will also be vegan options as well for the Cocoa Crawl. So look, trying to get your health on. Oh, you know what? I like cocoa, but it just it goes to my cuticles. Well, that's your nails. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Right. Yes. I know. Monica good with that button. She knows when it's corny. She knows. She never stops me from saying something corny, but whenever I do say something corny, it's there with the button to smack you down, let you know. All right. Monica, no hate though. No hate. Monica, if you could take us to a commercial, give us some local joints real quick, please.
Well, if you guys are still looking for volunteer opportunities, you can go ahead and volunteer at the Neighbor Project. Just email Curtis at Curtis. What's your email, Curtis?
I mean, you deliver the news. I should. We try to get it right.
But anyways, the Neighbor Project is an awesome organization to volunteer. You always, you get the feeling of you're helping out your community, and it's a very heartwarming experience. If you want to help clean a house for residents to move in, or go to resource fairs and
all of it, do the whole thing. But yeah, it's Curtis at neighborproject.us. Yep. And you guys can also call 630-906-9400. So when it comes to the volunteer opportunities, there's a lot of other good ones that are coming up very soon. Stay tuned to River Edge Park. When the weather gets warmer next year, springtime and all that kind of stuff, they will be looking for volunteers. And you can do all kinds of cool stuff out there. Also, our friends of the venue. Shouts out to the venue. They also have great volunteer opportunities. You can contact Abby Enos and let her know that you heard about it. on Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast, the number one news station in the entire world. People from Bulgaria tuning in. Yeah, that's real. I got a notification just yesterday on the website. Yes, Bulgaria. How about this? Hold on. How about this? Can anybody tell me the capital of Bulgaria without looking it up? Who can do that? Who can do that? If you tell me the capital of Bulgaria in the next 80 seconds, we got to give him a gift. We'll find a gift. We'll give him, what will we give him? A shirt? Yeah, we'll give him a shirt. We can give him a shirt, yeah. Anybody got that? Let's see what the chat looking like. Can anybody tell me the capital of Bulgaria? First person with it gets a shirt. Better not Google. First person, who is it? Dun 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 dun. Victoria Halamanato put corn. Corn is not. Corn is not the capital of Bulgaria. But you must mean I'm corny. There it is. Okay. Kenneth Johnson. Hit the claps for Kenneth Johnson. Well done, sir. Well done. Obviously. Stick to rapping, homie. Oh, man. All right. Tracy Duran says, if anyone would like to read a bit about 808 North Lake Street across the street from Wendy's and its connection to Al Capone, there's a link to the post. Thank you very much for sharing that, Tracy. Absolutely awesome. Awesome stuff. Al Capone did make inroads here in the second largest city. Tracy Duran is a friend of the show. She's also an author and historian. And you can find out more about Tracy at her website, which is tracyduran.com. Also get to know Tracy on social media. Her Instagram is popping. She's probably got one of the best Instagrams I've ever seen. Always got something engaging. Always has something interesting, cool, and factful. The time is now 8:39 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. And it is Tuesday. I can't wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for Thursday. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. All right. There you go. Kenneth, my man. Tracy Duran was MIL's mother at Al Capone's housekeeper. Interesting. Okay. So, something else that we're going to get into. We're going to get into some COVID-19 numbers and data. This regards our school-age kids, you guys. And then I got a couple more topics for you. And I also have information for you about the Aurora Interfaith Food Pantry that I'm going to deliver to you. Right. Right now, you guys, is the time, as you guys have come to know on the show, that Monica leaves us for the day and she goes off to class. So, as we do, and as we will continue to do until the day that she stops leaving, which, my God, it is pretty soon, thank goodness. We hope that Monica has a blessed, positive, and motivated day. Now you're just stuck with me. All right, you guys. So before I get into the news topic that I'm going to start ranting about next, I saw a very, very, very great article. Told you guys about it. Yes, thank you very much, Tracy. Thank you very much, Aisha. Thank you very much, Norma. We hope Monica has a great day. Monica has been a great asset to the team here, and she's doing a real good job. So we're proud. We are proud to have Monica here working with us and everything. All right. The Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry has a fantastic story right now that's in the Beacon News. I'm going to read slightly from it for you guys so that you can check it out as well. Jamie Aaron is a regular volunteer at the Aurora Interfaith Food Pantry. She has volunteered to cook more than 250 Thanksgiving Day dinners for senior citizens and homebound people, which volunteers at the pantry will assemble and deliver. Jamie Aaron has a mantra she repeats as part of her catering work. Food makes people happy. My mission is to take the stress off of people. On Thanksgiving, she will be making people happy in a big way by cooking 257 dinners for senior citizens. With the help of other food pantry volunteers who will be assembling and delivering the meals, she will be providing the traditional turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, and green beans to make their holiday happy. Her business, Meals by Meme, based in Montgomery, does this at all kinds of events. She's also been helping out for about 5 months as a volunteer with the food pantry. According to her, she's used to cooking big meals. The food pantry had been told by an area restaurant it would provide an unlimited number of Thanksgiving meals for area senior citizens and homebound people. Pantry volunteers began contacting area organizations who deal with seniors about the offer and began lining up people who would get the meals. But when Eddie Galvin, Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry Director of Programming, called the restaurant with a final count of about 250 meals, it turned out there was a communication problem. There was a limit, just 30 meals. According to Shannon Cameron, the executive director of the food pantry, the staff took the attitude that there was, quote, no way they were going to tell those senior citizens who are relying on them for Thanksgiving dinner that none will be provided. No way. That's a quote. Now, I have to say first, real quick, before I get continue going in the story, I'm glad to see that, and I'm happy that people will do whatever it takes to help other people out. Excuse me. With only about 2 weeks' notice, Erin knew that this was going to become a reality, and she came on board to help cook the meals at no cost. The Costco store in Naperville stepped up to donate pumpkin pies for dessert, and pantry volunteers came out in droves, offering to help assemble the meals and drive them to seniors on Thanksgiving. The problem is the pantry doesn't have its own kitchen. That's the problem. So, since the food pantry does not have its own kitchen, that's where Jamie Aaron came in. The work also comes as the 14th annual holiday food drive continues for the pantry. And that's an effort designed to restock the shelves for the coming year. The drive began November 1st and runs through the day before Thanksgiving, and that's tomorrow, the 21st, All right. The drive takes place through 3 area grocery stores: Prisco's Family Market, 1108 Prairie Street, Cermak Fresh Market, 1250 North Lake Street, and La Chiquita, 1525 Douglas Road here. Not here, but in Montgomery. Shoppers purchase bags of food ranging from $5 to $15 for a donation to the Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry. Additionally, the pantry will be accepting monetary donations from the community, getting much-needed food to struggling families in the community. To donate money, go to www.aurorafoodpantry.org Holiday Food Drive, or send a check to Aurora Food Pantry, 1110 Jericho Road in Aurora, 60506, with Holiday Food Drive on the memo line. Every $1 donated provides $8 worth of food. This feels like one of those old school radio shows, doesn't it? Like WKRP? WKRP! Yeah, but Kenneth Johnson, good job on getting the capital of Bulgaria right. That is Sofia. That was awesome. Last but not least, I'll give you this piece, and then we'll get back to the next and final topic. It's 8:45 a.m. The 14th annual holiday food drive is sponsored by Dolan and Murphy, team of Caton Commercial, 95.9 The River, The Beacon News, Aurora Fast Print, Douglas Carpet One, Gerald Subaru of Naperville, North Aurora, and AC's Pub. Shouts out to all these great organizations. Oh, my goodness gracious. What do you guys think about my studio? You guys liking it? Right? Now, how did Monica do that? Aha, that's how she did it. Yeah. That. Right here behind me, right there, that's our diaper drive. Devan the artist created that piece for us. Man. Monica knows what she's doing with this camera, you guys. Elizabeth French Art painted that bell ring right there. Yes, it is looking good. And Tracy, we're still getting a frame for the artwork that you sent us. That'll be up on our walls soon. Anna Sierra, good morning to you, dear. Good to see you. Good to see you. That is right. Proud to be the second largest city's first daily news podcast, y'all. Proud. Wow, you could do a lot with this camera. Holy cow. Pretty cool. All right, you guys. So, a couple more things to talk about, and then I'm going to deliver you. I hope that you guys understand that, like, kind of at the end, when I have like 10 minutes or about 5 minutes left, I try to give a message of the day because I don't want, something I noticed, and I'll just like scratch it up. One thing I noticed, you guys, is sometimes when the show is over, like the negativity kind of starts. Not in my life, not in your life, certainly, but like out there in the world. And we have to continue to combat that. And that's just what I'm trying to do. So I like to leave you guys a little bit of a note and a message. Not trying to preach. Not trying to, be the, not trying to like tell you what to do or anything like that. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of something to think about and carry with you. A little bit more of a shield of armor. Before we get to that, though, let's talk about the recent information about COVID-19 spiking in our area. As these cases of COVID-19 are spiking again in Kane County, school-aged children are seeing the highest number of new coronavirus infections among any age group. Residents younger than 20 years old are seeing the highest current COVID-19 infection rates among any age group at 232 cases per 100,000 residents. That's during the week of November 8th through the 14th. Kane County officials highlighted that data just last week during a Kane County Board Public Health Committee meeting. Now, we told you guys about this yesterday. This information is still new and relevant. The highest impacted group ranges from 5 to 11 years old, which is also the newest group to receive approval to get the coronavirus vaccine. According to the County Director of Health Protection, Uche Onwuta, quote, "I hope this encourages parents that vaccination is key to keep our children in school. Once they are fully vaccinated, they no longer need a quarantine when they are exposed to a case." Quote, end quote, Over the last week, the county saw 7 COVID-19 outbreaks at area schools. Outbreaks are defined as 3 or more COVID cases that may have a shared exposure. Most children and all teens can receive a COVID-19 vaccination at the county's Batavia Vax Hub at 501 North Randall Road, which hosted its first pediatric clinic last week where 100 children were vaccinated. Now, according to Ms. Onwuta, the Kane County is still seeing a large racial disparity in cases and said that a predominantly Hispanic community on Aurora's east side remains the zip code area in Kane County with the lowest percentage of people vaccinated. The 60505 zip code has around 41% of residents fully vaccinated as of Wednesday of last week. And that's according to Illinois Public Health data. That's according to Illinois Public Health Department data. It also has seen the highest number of COVID-19 cases of any zip code in the county since the beginning of the pandemic, with 10,117. Elgin's 60120 zip code has the second highest number with 7,679 cases. Health officials said in October they are having a hard time reaching residents of the 60505 zip code in Aurora to get the vaccine. Now, I live in zip code 60505. The area where they're talking about is where I live. And I know from experience and talking with my neighbors in broken Spanish that many of them are hesitant to get vaccinated. I do my very best anytime I can to lightly infer to them that vaccination is in their best interest. But I can only do so much, and I do try to spread the word to them. So perhaps there is a way that we can all collectively help the residents of 60505 become vaccinated. If we can do that, or if you have any ideas, send us an email, goodmorningaurora@gmail.com. We are happy to work with or share information from our community partners in our ways to best help our Aurora residents. All right. Casildo Casey Cuevas says that, he says, shout out to our alderwoman Juani Garza and Representative Barbara Hernandez for a UNIDO's successful Know Your Rights workshop over the weekend. Congratulations, sir. I saw pictures of it. It looked well attended, and it looks like it worked out very good. Glad to see that. Michelle Gums is here. Good morning to you, Michelle. Michelle says she's glad to help out with connecting folks with vaccination. CaneVax.org. Thank you very much for sharing that information with us. Yes. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's all about as well. Now, the time is now 8:52 a.m. I'm going to end this with you guys. I'm going to tell a story, and I want to take a brief moment because I'm going to say a good morning to Corinne Pirog. We were out, Monica and I were out in the community. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Monica's a student. She's here interning with us. And one of the things that one needs to do as an effective intern is to be willing to go out, meet people, learn things, and speak to the community, at least in this line of business. And last night I saw Corinne Pirog. I had met Corinne Pirog before. Corinne is a really, really, really nice lady. And I met her, I'll tell you a story. It was a beautiful day in the, I think, summer, right when it started. I can't remember when it was. It was hot outside. I had MSNBC playing in the house. I had the windows open. I was listening to Lawrence O'Donnell, catching up on my listening and checking out. And I was tending to my rose bushes. I have beautiful rose bushes on the side of my house. Beautiful rose bushes. They weren't roses before. They were all weeds, but I took the time and made it look nice. Anyway, so I'm tending to the rose bushes. Just got done with the grass. Dirty and muddy and on my knees out there doing my thing. My son's riding his bike. We're all playing. It's a beautiful day. Birds are chirping. And I see a group of people walking down the street in my largely Hispanic East Side neighborhood. See a group of people walking down the street, and they're coming up, but I had shears in my hand, and you don't want to be looking at other things when you got shears in your hand. That's how you lose fingers. So they were kind of talking down the street. I didn't take any mind to it. I just kept trimming my roses. All of a sudden, as I'm digging my little trench and everything, who walks up to me in my yard on the side of my house right there when I wasn't even ready? Corinne Pirog. Corinne Pirog walked up out of nowhere on my street, on my block, in my neighborhood, and just walked right up, stuck out her hand, and said, "Hi, I'm Corinne Pirog." She was running at the time. That's what it was. Yeah, she was running at the time. "Hi, I'm Corinne Pirog. I'm running for whatever she's running for. I think it's Kane County Board. I'm sorry, guys. It's just my mind's kind of befuddled right now this early in the morning. But she was running. She eventually did win. She said, "I'm running, and here's what I stand for." And she proceeded to just tell me what she stand. That endeared me to Corinne Pirog, because that is the kind of thing that is literally the low-hanging fruit, but for some reason people just can't touch it. People can't do that. People have a belief that as long as the campaign is effective, that's all you got to do. As long as the social media is slick, that's all it takes. They don't need people to answer the door. They want people to click the link. They're not interested in actually going out there and making that connection. To them, the connection is the donation. For far too long, in many cities across America, I'm sure, for far too long, getting to know people, building consensus, and developing and working with your constituency has become more of a virtual activity. It's more of a social media thing. That's what people are doing. Just go to the website, click the link, download this, Check out my bio. Check out my website. I'm not trying to check out no website. I want to know. I want to see. I want to understand. I want to be educated. I want to be engaged. I want to be involved. My personal feelings, my integrity, what drives me is far more than a link. It's not a like button. I don't need notifications. What I need is for someone to show me that we, us, I, you, we matter. And that's exactly what Corinne Pirog left me with. And ever since then, I've been a supporter. Ever since then, I've been happy to hit the like button on what she's sharing, to repost it, to retweet it, to hit the heart button and all that. And the reason why is she showed me what she stood for before she showed me what the campaign was about. And that's the key. She showed me what she stood for before she showed me what the campaign was about. Well, let me start over. I think that collectively, we've all gotten used to the fast pace, to the just doing it easy. Yeah, I don't gotta do. I could just send a text message about that. We can just bada bing, bada boom. That's where we're at as a society now. And as a result of that, as Dan Burrell, this was like a week ago. We were talking about the job situation, and people don't want to sit behind desks anymore for 10 years and all that kind of stuff. But as Dan Burrell put it, no, but the professionalism and the skills that you can acquire in an organization, those are indispensable. They will follow you and carry you and be tools that you can use for the rest of your life. The same goes for the human connection when you're campaigning. That is what it's all about. You can have $10 million in the bank. Your campaign fund could have unlimited resources. But if people can't believe that you care anything about them, they will not vote for you. It just will not happen. And voting and support are two different things. Voting is an exercise. Support is a way of life. I support veterans. I support women. I support people of color. And I support people who do positive things to make the sandbox wider. So it doesn't really matter to me what the page says. It doesn't really matter what the sign says. What matters to me is what the person stands for. And if they stand for what is right, they'll always get the vote. And not just mine. The time is now 9:00 a.m. and it's Tuesday. I hope that you guys have a blessed day. Tomorrow is another episode of Buenos Dias, Aurora, the second largest city's first bilingual news podcast. I hope that you all have a safe, prosperous, and great day and the rest of this week here. Take care of yourself and each other.